We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hotep, I am that I am. Some call me Heru, your modern monk, your cannabis fitness strategist. Back at it again here for you, live with you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning up. Thank you for listening and being a great citizen, as my mentor used to say, being a good citizen. But thank you for following. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for all your thoughts and positive energy and vibrations that we shoot to each other. And that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm shooting, or I'm throwing out there, the greatest positive vibration with episode number 74. Life does not give up on you. We going to get a little deep on this one. And this is a little philosophical too as well. But like I say, do your own due diligence. Do your own homework. Find the questions that need to be answered for you personally. And if I'm triggering a few questions that come up, I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful to use that honor, or to be that honor, to fire back the spark or get the flame back up to its true capacity, as a brother would say. And forgive me, I am eating and I am enjoying the fruits of my labor. Episode number 74. Like I say, shout out to you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the follow. You know, you can get me at Gmail. youarethegym@gmail.com, as well as text me. Let me know what's up. How you doing? You know, even if you want to do a free consultation, 15 to 20 minute consultation, we'll talk about some of the things that you want to do in this next year. Not in this next year, but now. Starting now. This is where it all counts. What you're doing right now to get you busy or get you in that direction. You feel me? Because a lot of us, we procrastinate. We put shit off. And we think about it too long instead of just acting on it. You feel what I'm saying? And don't take me wrong. Some of us need more guidance than others. I get it. I understand. I'm with you. But we're going to dive into this episode. And I was like, life does not give up on you. So I was on Instagram not too long ago, a few minutes ago. And I was looking at this one little episode. And it was a lady who was playing baseball. I sent it out on those of you who's been tuned in to my Instagram. And you can hit me up with Instagram at Heru Aman. You are the gym. My Instagram handle or hashtag or however you look at it. Shout out to you. And you can always reach me on YouTube as well. My YouTube channel is You Are the Gym. So subscribe there as well, so when I update these particular podcast shows, not just the podcast shows, but my videos in general, because I'm going to be releasing a whole bunch of new content. Not really new content, a lot of content to kind of really to specify or to really focus in on you, what needs to be done with your particular journey, because it's been interesting. Life, like I said, life does not give up on you. You give up on life. You see what I'm saying? You give up on life. Life is going to keep giving you and challenging you 24/7 with whatever event may come against you. You know what I'm saying? A great book to read is The Fast Lane Millionaire. That's what it's called. The Fast Lane Millionaire by, now I can't even remember the brother's name. But it's a great, powerful book. The Fast Lane Millionaire. And it was this brother actually utilized the opportunity of the internet and, focused his thing. I'm surprised he haven't came out with an update. I'm sure it's an update, or he came out with a new book not too long ago. I forgot the author's name. But the book, I know for a fact, the title is The Fast Lane Millionaire. And one thing about the principles that people usually pay attention to, we think too much about the process instead of it's part of the wait let me back up. The process is part of the journey, right? how you get the result, if it is a result. Because the funny thing is, when you really look at when you go deeper and deeper within your dreams and, outcomes, it's kind of funny how it's always something else. You can achieve it and then it's something else. You can achieve it, then it's something else. And that's what if everybody's really seeking for greatness or becoming better, and I get it. I get how Jeff Bezos and they always want to, they're working on figuring out how can they be more valued? How can they influence billions of people on the planet? Think about that. Jeff Bezos influencing billions of people. Not maybe directly, but by his particular idea or concept. Even though his concept have been morphified into a more of a retail conglomerate, if that makes sense, for those of you who's tuning in and tuning up. You feel me? Like I said, I got teas. I got a few more teas I need to get rid of. Those of you who's serious about these You Are the Gym t-shirts, come on and get them. Come on and get them. We definitely got value over here, and we want to give more value. And we know you're worth more than your job is paying you. More than you expect. You kind of see what I'm saying? We know you're more valuable than any value that they can put on their fingers or in their hands or on these digitized systems. But like I said, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about life does not give up on you. Because if life gave up on you, you'd be dead. You wouldn't be listening to the tune, the harmony, the melody, the beautiful frequencies. Y'all like that, how the melody just hit up. But this is the thing. Life does not give up on you regardless. See, because the funny thing is, life knows what you can handle. Correcto mando. Because you're living right now. You're breathing right now. You're experiencing. You've been over a few hurdles. You feel me? Not just a few. It's constant. Especially when you putting yourself out there. This is another thing I don't think people really get either. Because you're not going to... You don't really experience life if you're not living life. See what I'm saying? You got to get yourself out there. You got to be exposed. You got to be well known. You got to 10x it. You got a million exit yourself. People are being influenced. I had got some... I'm in the gym, right? I'm the only one I got something that I'm representing, right? You Are the Gym. So they see me with the You Are the Gym, and they feel empowered. It's funny because people feel empowered. When I come around them, they feel empowered, literally. You see it in their workouts. You see what I'm saying? You see it in their energy because they're seeing me, and my energy is so high. I'm like, I'm getting it in. I'm basically getting it in. Those of you who ever worked out with me know what I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? And the key thing is energy attracts higher energy, or those who's ready to take on that type of energy, because there's a lot of people who are not ready for the energy that life has given, especially if you putting yourself out there. I'm being very transparent with my show, with doing this. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do this. I don't have to blog. I don't have to do none of that. You feel me? But this is empowering for me, and then it's empowering for others when they're saying they're binging off my brother's show. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't have to touch millions and millions of people. I just have to touch a few people who need it, who want it, who's looking for it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what life does. We call life to us, right? We call it to us. As soon as we're born in this so-called world, we bring that energy to us. Don't take me wrong. Environmentally, it has to be a great environment too. You have to put yourself around more positive people, not as negative and all the wolf done came or the wolves done came to the party, and they keep coming to the party. We can't live like that. You see what I'm saying? Your mind can't live like that. Because then you're always in this survivor mode. And that's the problem. I think that's the problem with Black America. And I'm talking about the poor Black America or the broke Black America. The rich got it. The thing I'm noticing, I'm like, where is this African American, where's this wealth hanging at? You feel what I'm saying? Where is this wealth or this energy? Why are we not seeing more of it? Why are we not seeing more networks? Why are we not seeing, you kind of see where I'm coming from? And this is not a black or white thing. This is just an understanding of people in general. Having their own, understanding their own, intellectual property, controlling it, understanding it, being it. Life does not give up on you, and it hasn't been given up on you. The only time, this is funny too, because I was just talking to my brother, Dr. Boz Moreno. Shout out to you, brother. And, you know, he's been a mentor for me. He's been an advisor. I mean, he's been many things to me, a big brother, many things. You know, a spiritual guide, many things. And that's another thing I don't think we kind of take advantage of, our opportunity. My goal, even like working with the brother, I mean, and he reminds me of Brother Nas too, because it's like the same relationship. You feel what I'm saying? Even though we got different frequencies and we resonate on different frequencies, but at the same time, it's an understanding. Sometimes you got to get certain issues out to really, you know, get it out loud and get you back on track from what you was actually, the first thing when you was working these jobs or these extra jobs to get income for your business, to fill your business or to fill your baby. You know what I'm saying? Or to fill your baby's plate. Not just a plate. I'm talking about factories. I'm talking about land. You feel what I'm saying? Things that will give more prosper, give more value. Because like I said, life does not give up on you. Life keep giving you opportunities daily. It's just about, are you ready for them? Can you recognize them? Uh-oh. There's no way I have all the answers to everything or the questions that is given amongst me or come along my path. Are you with me? I resonate. My goal is to resonate in love, right? But at certain capacities or at certain issues, kind of like if I was poisoning the trees, if I was giving them some soil that is not good for the soil or the land. You feel what I'm saying? I'm poisoning, kind of like when we get poison food or whatever we do put to the body. It's a poison reaction, or it's an effect, right? A certain negative effect. This is why it pays to keep a more open form or open mind. Don't take me wrong. A lot of people, they love you, right? They claim they love you. But they can't call the answer for you. They can't ask the question. They can ask the question, but they can't answer the question for you. Because only you know. And that's what life does too. We was talking about that, Dr. Boz and I. He had just mentioned to me, you know, or just reflected back on me. Just like, look, brother, you already know what you're there for. It's just about getting back into the game. And I noticed that because I was like, I've been off my reading. I've been off my my studies. And usually when I get off my studies, my mindset goes to a whole nother direction. You know, and this is like, you know, when I get off my reading stuff, it's like, man, it's like my workouts. This is something that's like detrimental. It's death. You know what I'm saying? It's literally death. That's why I say you got to keep learning. You see what I'm saying? You got to keep learning. You got to keep learning. You got to keep earning. Creating more value, developing more value. Like I say, life is going to give you the next step or bring the people back into your life who you need in your life. You see what I'm saying? Until you get the lesson. Uh-oh. That's what life is out. Life is lessons. Like the brothers say, thoughts are things. Life are lessons. Lessons are life. How you interpret it. Shout out to all those who's tuning in to me. I'm going to be taking a leave. At least in the Hawaii platform island. So no surprises. But at the same time, I'm a transparent brother too. Really enjoyed the time I did have here. You know, and maybe I'll come back in the near future. But at the same time, life does not give up on you. You have the ability to reinvent yourself daily, hourly, each second. Therefore, I'm a new man. I'm a new man in the manner of prospering daily. Even though these jobs, let me shout out to these jobs. It's a cold game because they'll work your ass to the bone and don't give a damn about you. How you feeling? What you feeling? You can be worn out and still trying to work a job, but you all just out of it. You don't got time for nobody else. You're sleeping or you're at the job. That's the choices in this society. Even though a job or even though a business, ideally, if the business is running itself, kind of like Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki don't have to worry about business. His businesses run on their own. You feel me? They run on their own. He just playing around doing a few things because he's never doing the particular workshops. I haven't seen him yet, and I've been to 5, 6 of them bad boys prior to this COVID. I don't even think we even had him live on any of the workshops I have been on online, and I did like maybe 5, 6 of those online with them. Robert Kiyosaki's company, and I'm sure many of these particular issues are like this when they're telling you about, you know, Amazon new business model and this and that, and you can prosper this, boom, boom, boom. See, the key thing too is this: life does not give up on you. And the one thing is, if you really believe in your brand, believe in you, that's what it comes down to. Believe in you, market you, push you, and stop giving people fake ass personas too. Cause I'm don't take me wrong, I'm not a natural, I'm not a natty. I'm not no type of natural. Because when you get to a certain state in your age or your particular DNA aspect, how big you can grow, you meet your meat. You meet your maker, literally. I met my maker in my 30s. I could get as big as 192, I think I had seen on my biggest I ever been was 192 pounds. You know, and that was just big. You know, I mean, don't take me wrong. I was out lifting everybody in the gym at the time. But at the same time, I had that big ass gut compensating 18%. The biggest I ever been. But like I said, life does not give up on you. You just have to start recognizing opportunities. You know, even those who come in your life who's actually assets for you. I'm going to be having my alter ego on here. Shout out to you. On politics. There's going to be some interesting things we're going to be talking about. But I got an interview later on today, so that's going to be cool. So y'all should tune in to the next episode as well, 75. Because I'm going to have a special guest on. Coming for you. Dropping some jewels on the garden game. But life does not give up on you unless you are giving up yourself. That's where it really comes down. When you give up on yourself and you look for the negative, look, the negative is going to find you. Let's keep it real with that. That should be a quote right there. The negative is going to find you. Guaranteed. See, that's been the ploy. Been the ploy of this so-called modern network media propaganda systems. They know the negative aspect is going to keep you in a fear mentality from everything. Everything. Like Danielson. Everything. But y'all don't want to hear that. I think y'all, you guys getting too comfortable. You're getting too comfortable allowing others, literally to dictate the thoughts of what they think about you. And we talked about this on the last episode with the with my situation on my music. So basically what I've been doing is just analyzing my particular music, Son of Life. We all have an opportunity each and every day, right? But life does not give up on you. You give up on life. Stop giving up on life. I can see it every a few days maybe, if that, few hours. But you have the right to change that. Your thoughts, how you're looking at certain situations too. Even like, here's a good example. I want to talk about this. And I haven't really been as political or talking about a lot of the protesting and all this other stuff. But it's kind of interesting how we're focusing, I think we're focusing on the wrong issues. I think what we have to do structurally, we have to go back into the system and restruct or implement better options, more open opportunities. Whereas even when we qualify people you want to work with or work with you, or work for your job, but at the same time, everybody's going to be fake, phony up front in the first place, majority of the time, because they're trying to get the job. You kind of see what I'm saying, folks? It's all love here, but the whole point is we got to start digging a little deeper. Each individual, where we can really start seeing where our morals are, where our ethics are, where our values. And it's crazy too, because when you go on these jobs, you're resonating on a different frequency, right? The frequency is not even human. You feel what I'm saying? That's the crazy thing. It's not even human. It's slave, right? It's slave mentality all the way. They're just compensating you with a few dollars. And you're busting your ass. And they're making multi-billions of dollars annually. 50 billion. We just made 50 billion in 3 months. See, that was unheard. People, let me take y'all back a little bit. That shit was unheard of prior to 2000. When these companies was making, they was making a few million. That made sense in their so-called every few months, every 3 months, 4 months, whatever the annual situation is today. Think about this. And now they're making crazy money, like hands down. And then they got the nerve to slap the people and be like, okay, we're closing the company down. Sears, Radio Shack, and many Blockbuster, many other classic family connections that we had growing up, where we went to these particular stores and supported these stores. You feel what I'm saying? 100-year-old companies, literally, bye-bye, down the drain, no longer existing. because they didn't adjust to the new customer experience. The new customer experience is pretty fucked up, y'all. I don't know if y'all really paying attention, because it showed the relationship between the customer and the client, or the customer and the supplier, sucks. Hands down, it sucks. Period. And it's going across this is the thing, it's going across the board. Those of you who work retail know what I'm talking about. If you've been in retail more than 5 years, you know what I'm talking about. Because the customers lost their fucking mind. Excuse my language. Well, ain't no excuse my language. Ain't no children listening to this. If they are, they're really wise children. But think about this. We have these companies that are no longer around because they didn't adjust to the new environment. Like any other, the strong survive, as Darwin was talking about. That's what he was talking about. Adjusting to the environment, adjusting to, he didn't mean other things, even though now financially it kind of separates some things, even though that was existing back then. But see, these are the ploys that we've been creating. Think about it. We didn't need the internet. Once upon a time, the internet wasn't useful in the household, or a computer in general, personal computer. Then it started getting more famous. Now you need a computer in your home. Everything's computer based now, or digitized. I'm going to eat to that one. Life does not give up on you. Like I say, negative is going to always find you, regardless of what the situation is. You can have multi-millions of dollars and still be having some serious problems. Look at all these rappers and these celebrities. They got all the money they want, but they still got super drama. I'm thinking about, come to mind is Andre 3000. He having super problems. But see, that shows you that the brother is not willing to go ahead and not knocking the brother. Don't shout out to Outkast and the whole family, Goody Mob, the whole nine. You feel me? Much respect. But this is the key thing. This shows you that people don't go to bettering themselves. Utilizing opportunities, meditation, different techniques. Even if you have to go to, Taiwan or Thailand or whatever, you need to hit the Himalayas to get you an experience, a spiritual experience. You know what I'm saying? Go deeper into you. Get an understanding of you. Because life does not give up on you, and life gonna bring you the drama. I'm a big brother too. I try to avoid all that bullshit too. But it comes to you, But it's building character too. That's another thing. Building character. Building true character. That's why life does not give up on you. Because it's building character. It's a matter of timing though too. How quick can you get it? Can you get it before 25? Can you get it before 35? Can you get it before 45? If I can take the wisdom and knowledge I have right now back to my age 25, I'll be great. Awesome. Just making 45. 4 or 5. That's crazy. 5 years beyond 25. Beyond 50. Forgive me. And getting better. Don't even feel it. That's the cool thing. Don't even feel it. I feel like really 35. My body. I perform like 15. But this is not about me. Life does not give up on you. That's what I'm expressing to you here. That's why you're tuning in. That's why you're tuning up. That's why you're going to take action and share this podcast show with many of your family, friends, mother, daughter, grandma, grandpa, uncle, aunties, girlfriend, boyfriend, and for associates and all that other stuff. Because you're getting value that you really don't you don't hear this on other shows. A lot of people are into Joe Rogan, they might be into Joe Button, you know what I'm saying? But you're going to get an experience here that is not all script. I don't need to be all, oh, they just cut out they may cut it out on my YouTube channel, maybe. But most of the content is actually user-friendly. User-friendly, but in an entertainment way. You feel me? Michael Trapson, the Michael Jackson phenomenon. Yeah, you might get some Prince. Beautiful girl in the world. Right? You might get some Prince here and there. You might even get some, I see death around the corner. Gotta stay high while I survive. But life does not give up on you, regardless of where you're at. Everybody be asking me, where's your home? I say my home is right here in my dome. Wherever I'm at, that's where my home is. You feel me? Oh, well, you traditionally from here. You're not traditionally from there. Your consciousness have left that particular environment, moved and adjusted to the other new environment. You feel me? Hopefully you are maturing each and every day, each and every year, each and every decade. You must be growing. If not, you regressing, as I was talking about yesterday. Regressing. The human species has been regressing, not progressing. Well, maybe in technology, but not in human thinking, human thought. You got some geniuses out here, but you don't hear as much from them as I think you should. That's just my take on it. And I'm talking about brilliant brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Brilliant stuff that ain't really being commercialized, but definitely being right there where you be like, wow, that makes so much sense. Like I said, life does not give up on you. Brother reached out to me a couple days ago. What's his name? Finn. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully we can get you on the show here. Recently, you was talking about a super change in your career. And we talked about this, brother, before, whatnot, in a podcast show that we did a few episodes ago. But it's definitely some things we gotta put in perspective. Because see, this is the thing. The career, when you look at your career, look at developing your career. What are the skills that you can grasp from these jobs, right? What are the skills that you may need that you can use within your own particular business or own branding? You see what I'm saying? Or utilizing the funds to back your venture, to back your investment of you. Because that's where it comes down to. The investment is you. And matter of fact, speaking of you, let me talk about my sponsor real quick. My brother, Dr. Boz Moreno. I'm just going to give it to you like that. Dr. Boz Moreno, been impacting and influenced people for many years now. I mean, he's written multiple books, literally. I don't even know the number now. But, and I have been diving into this brother's information, health information, and it's actually been putting me in a situation where my body has been very forgiving as far as what I have been eating over the years and what I'm able to eat now and formulate and use as health modalities for the body to keep the body at an optimal level for me to perform whatever it may be. But let me shoot this out to you. If you know anybody interested in stem cell implants, Dr. Boz Moreno has a promotion for $2,500. Normally, it's $4,000. This is in Atlanta. Hold on one second. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. We love you. And you know you don't hear too many advertisements going on in there besides my t-shirts. In Atlanta on the 26th and 27th And so that's going to be in Atlanta the 26th and the 27th of this month, December, and Houston on the 30th and 31st of December. So he'll be in town, or that promotion or that opportunity of stem cells for 2,500 will be right there in Atlanta the 26th and the 27th, and in Houston the 30th and the 31st. Also available are vials of injectable stem cells as well. 10 cc's for 1,700, normally a 28.50 value. 5 cc's at 950, normally at 13.75 value. And 4 tricks, 5 cc at 176. 4 tricks at $179 per pop. So those of you who are interested in stem cells, this is what I've been kind of sharing with y'all a little bit too over the shows. Stem cells been showing, this is a process where you can rebuild or regenerate particular great cells or super cells for yourself, for body parts, yada yada yada. This is basically the Marvel tactics, and it's more affordable through Dr. Boz Moreno, hands down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be having the brother on the show fairly soon, actually, in probably about another month or so. Yeah, month or so. I'm going to have him live, and we're going to talk about stem cells and his apoptosin, or bee venom. So tune in on that. Shout out to you, Dr. Boz Moreno. Those of you who are interested in that promotion, send me an email at youarethegym@gmail.com, or text me. Let me know. Stem cells. Let me get that cognac. 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 Let me get that contact. So that's what it is. 206-659-6382. If you want more information on stem cells, I can give you the direct information of Dr. Boz Moreno. Plus, we know it's you. There's no phony advertisement going on here, but this is my advertisement. This is my brother. I support wholeheartedly. This brother has been, like I said, the modalities has been on point. All the things he's been testing and doing, I've been testing it. So we've been getting great results. And I will be, my book, this is why I'm creating this book called Confessions of a Mind of an Athlete. This book is actually going to have the findings, the research of what I've been able to see with the results of Dr. Boz Moreno's modalities. You know, all through the years we've been together. I mean, we've been working together for over 10 years now. So it's been an awesome journey. It's been an awesome journey, you know. And in the near future, I'll be out there in Mexico too. So we're going to be making it happen. Shout out to you. Let me get back on track. I got some teas too. White teas. 206-659-6382. Let me know if you want one. I got them on order. $27. No shipping and handling. I got you covered. Popping. Episode 74. Life does not give up on you. Life will never give up on you unless you're in the grave. You feel me? Unless you're in the grave. And I think most of us want to be there already. We're already mentally in the grave. Right? We're already mentally in the grave. Now it's time to come out. Wake back up. Get out the coma. Because life does not give up on you. And it will not give up on you. Long as you striving, long as you existing, long as you moving in a methodical forward, even though you may step back, there's a few things you may stay back on. Literally. Yeah, literally. Things you gotta be on the on the lookout for. Because life is too short Mm-hmm. Life is too short to be playing around. Juggling. Even though you're going to juggle. Let me back up. You're going to be juggling. It's just what's important to you. That's what I wanted to say to you, fam. What is really important to you? I know all of it looks good, too. Trust me. All of it looks good. You wish you could just spread yourself out real cool. Duplicate yourself and be able to use them all. Or learn simultaneously. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's interesting, too. We have to focus. That's the thing. We have to focus. You don't really have a choice. You can't multitask. Nobody can multitask. Even though that's why I was saying you gotta to be able to multitasking ain't even for the human species. But at the same time, that's why you have to generalize to really get an understanding of how the game is played. That's what I mean right now. That's what I mean. Life does not give up on you. You still got to play in the game, though. You got to put yourself out there. You got to learn how to hit the baseball. You feel me? You got to learn how to throw the football before you want to become a quarterback. Or not even throw the football. You got to have a mental capacity of learning the plays and knowing what kind of plays. You feel me? What fits the audience? What fit that particular environment? You feel me? Are you with me? Are you with me, my brothers and sisters? Like I said, it's all love. You have the ability. You have the strength. You have the power. You have the power. You just got to take the power. Like we said, this is nothing new. You know what I'm saying. This is nothing new. But life does not give up on you. Trust me. You know, they got bills still coming in your name when you're dead and gone. Y'all know that, right? Bills still be coming in. You be wondering what the... If you could see all the situation, you probably can. I don't know what the situation is. Maybe because we probably are reincarnating, coming back here, testing our skills, testing what we do. Do we get to experience every millennium? I wonder if that's the case. Do we get to experience every millennium, or are we just, or we're just bastards within the game? I wouldn't even say bastards. What would they call it? More of a missing parents anyway. You would think we would have had guides, right? But I think life does give us a guide. We just fell off. We started going against the grain as human species. We claim we're intelligent, but we don't know how to work with Mother Earth. Or we left the principle of working with Mother Earth. Kind of like getting back self-sustained. That just come to mind. Self-sustainability. Growing your own food. Working with nature. You know. Adding more value to yourself. Staying in a learning mentality. Instead of, after high school, I'm done with learning. No, life is about learning. Life is about movement. Life is about existing. Life is about knowledge, gaining knowledge, putting knowledge to work, systemizing the knowledge and putting it to work for you. And like I said, money's been an invention. That's the fucked up thing, because it actually stops us from really being as creative when you think about it, because we got to go get the money. We got to work for money. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the average. That ain't even the above average, the people who are actually able to be in a position. That's another thing. Because, see, people are catapulted in certain positions. Oh, you believe that? Think about it. Everybody's in position. If I had Michael Jackson as my dad, what you think I'd be doing? If I would take advantage of the opportunities. You keep the money in the family, right? That's what the Rockefellers do. All these political families I bet you all these people who's running for these offices and stuff, all still related to these political leaders of the past, founding fathers and all this other stuff. Well, yeah, Harris, she got, that's Jefferson's blood up in her. They be coming up with some shit like that. I'm telling you, it's some interesting things, but we don't give it no power because everybody's talking whatever. Everybody's saying this, saying that. But we don't really do no homework. We really don't dig deep. But it's always theories, right? We always go through these theories. Kind of like a shout out to my brothers doing their thing, doing their podcast show. Y'all know who y'all are. I don't have to blast no names out. But it's interesting that we have these issues that come about in our society that I don't think we should be focusing on. Because everything, what we're starting to see more, it's the system. We got to get back and reinvent the system. We got to go back we got to tear the system down, go rule our policy by policy, and really restructure. See what I'm saying? We got to restructure some things. And we got to start giving people an opportunity to use their fucking brains, use their mind, use their thinking, instead of being drones like everything else. Oh, they're thinking like this. Well, we all part of that. I'm a KKK expert and I got this going on, boom, boom, boom. And I want to kill everybody on the planet. You see where I'm coming from? Because thoughts are things. And like I said, negative is always going to find you. It's always going to find you regardless. Where you at? What you doing? That's why you have to nip it in the bud. Don't be thinking about it all the time either. You got to get your mind on other things. Woo. On other things. I've been really digging, recently I've been listening to my Eminem Pandora station. And it's actually been bringing out some really cool other artists I haven't really heard of, but they've been out for a while. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody know Tech Nine. Everybody know, well, most of y'all should know Tech Nine. It's not Tech Nine. Hopson. That's another brother. And Lucas Joyner. Just some brothers I got to give hands up, props up. Because they're doing their thing. And it's a more, what I like about the underground sound, or that sound, that industry right there, just the underground conscious. They're more conscious. Plus they're more, their lyrics are just way more articulate. Even like Ritz, the brother from Strange Music with Tech Nine. He's definitely pretty hella good. You know what I'm saying? And I know, what's that, Machine Kelly? He's a funny brother, but he definitely be bringing it. Don't take me wrong. They've been bringing a solid, well, giving, like I said, Lucas Joyner and all the, man, some of them brothers got some heat. They bringing some heads up. Connor Royce D9, you know, 5'9", the Royce 5'9". All shout out to y'all brothers. You know, as far as stepping the game up. Not pulling no Lamar. You know, because I think there's a lot of phonies out there too. Shout out to you. Life does not give up on you. That's all I'm saying. Life does not give up on you. And I think I'm going to leave it with that. We at the 50 market now. But it's all love. Shout out to you. Happiness. Subscribe. Join me at youarethegm@gmail.com, where you can get more exclusive content. My blog and my website going to be popping here in the next month. A couple weeks. So be ready for that, because that's going to be some fun journey. And I'm out. Peace. Hotep.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.